Hello, 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 hello. So this is
Hey, hey.
Hello, hello.
this is our last weeks we had shared some knowledge in presentations and in some kind of the classic way, and now we are trying to move to the podcast format where we have the same structure, but we just make it a little bit more like a conversation. So I hope from this today's live we will build some seven-figure brand podcast, and this could be the first intro for that. So let's make a small introduction. My name is Gustavs, and yeah, today I'm here because we are with the Ecom Hub agency. We are going from building one brand to seven figures to building many brands in one time for seven figures. I'm the founder of Ecom Hub, and those are my colleagues and partners. So yeah, make a small introduction about yourself, and let's jump on the topic.
Yeah, my name is Yanis. I'm the co-founder and CEO of the company, of agency, and yeah, we have built uh, an amazing agency that has delivered good results for our clients, and we kind of want to share those things that we do to do that for our clients. So yeah, let's get it.
Hi everyone. My name is Arturs. I'm the main ad guy at Ecom Hub. I'm in charge of all of the ads for the clients. I've been doing this for about 5 years now, so this is my favorite subject to talk about. So let's go.
Yeah, we was talking with Arthur. Maybe one of the next one will be about ads. What should be in every ad, and yeah, we will try to open more and more of what's happening inside of our agency because we see that works. That really works for our clients. And today's topic is seven things how to scale your meta ads. And yeah, guys, how you think for who this webinar will be helpful?
I think for everyone who is involved in e-commerce in any way, because like getting sales and marketing is one of the biggest parts, and ads is the main part of that, I think, and it's important for everyone in the business to have this knowledge. So you can
Yeah,
make those ads and you can hire the team to do it.
yeah, it doesn't matter if you're a dropshipper, if you're an e-commerce store owner. I guess this will be very, very valuable.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah,
yeah, and also for other agencies, I think it would be kind of cool. I would love to
Specifically
see
for
from
other
other
agencies.
agencies what they are doing.
yeah, that was one of our first lives, I think, with Artus, where we talked about which ads should be in in every e-commerce brand account. And after those lives, I see already some of the clients is using them and doing it. So yeah, main idea is to give some value out and share things and yeah, open something. In the previous webinar, we discussed about how to get over 100,000 monthly revenue in e-commerce, and I think today we will go to the next step. And I think this is the biggest reason why our clients get there. And this has been I haven't seen bigger thing right now in e-commerce when we talk about those small medium businesses where you get from those 25, 50 to 100, or from 100 to 200,000 in a month. This is like the biggest game that we are playing here. And in the last years, Meta has changed the game. And let's talk about what happened. Um, yeah, I think we already mentioned that, but we need to one more time. I think make this as clear. So if you listen this webinar till this uh, so for fifth minute, then this is one thing. If you can take it away, this will be like a huge thing about it. Yeah, we just need to make a better ads, and our ads will find our customers, or our new targeting is ads. And everyone is talking today about the creatives is number one today. So let's jump on those seven secrets. What should be done to get those creatives which can find our clients? Maybe Atis, you want to jump on the first one? or Yanis?
Yeah. Before we jump on the first one, I would like to say, yeah, that when I started in 2017 with the ads, it was heavy focus on the technical stuff, on targeting, on the campaigns, everything like that, and it was less focused on creatives. But now it has completely switched, and most of the people that are advertising still have not yet catched this switch, and they are still focusing on targeting, still focusing on the campaign structure, which is still important, of course, but it's been so simplified because of the how Facebook has gotten better, the algorithm, and now everything is about the creative. So yeah,
I think that's a
everybody
good
needs
point.
to switch this thinking.
Yeah, I don't remember that we mentioned that on the last webinars, but this meta algorithms has been like they are right now really smart. They have worked for like I think how much years is Yanis Meta is working with the algorithm? I think it's something like 15 years. Yeah.
Yeah,
Close to that,
um,
starting from
yeah,
2008 when they introduced all the ads. But yeah, it actually has been quite a journey for advertisers. As Arthur's mentioned, starting from technical stuff where you have to do everything in campaigns, creating some kind of crazy structures, and you before you could advertise with just one ad. Now it's basically impossible to do that. Of course, you still need to have one ad, like pretty good, one solid ad to get a lot of revenue. But you to get to that one ad, you need to test a lot of things. And
yeah,
I mean, by a lot, I mean a lot. That's tens, 20, 30, 40 ads until we get to a one working one.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I think in the end of the webinar we will give like exact metrics and things how to do that. So yeah, if we talk about ads, it's great to talk about let's make some amazing ads, but like from our experience, yeah, when we started with professional ads and tried to do like not performance but high quality things, and we have gotten to some ads which is right now 2 3 times better than average click-through rates and not only when you watch on the click-through rate but when you watch on the conversions because if you're running the conversion campaigns it the click-through rate always will be lower than if you are running some link click campaigns or or video views campaigns. Yanis really loved the link click campaigns. Maybe you can tell some. uh,
actually, this is really funny one. Yeah, about link campaigns, we just recently for one client, we actually surpassed. We had smaller cost per click with a conversion campaign than the client had previously with link campaigns, and a higher CTR. So that's another interesting thing that I just wanted to add. But yeah, it just link campaigns is just basically sending dumb traffic to your website, and they're gonna go out of your website after visiting for 3 seconds. But conversion campaigns, when you do those, then it's more likely that people actually come from a purchase perspective to your website.
Yeah, so that's a huge basic run only the conversion campaigns. Okay, let's jump on the first secret. We call it secret, but I think for us it's like the basics. Yeah, but so for the marketing purpose, it should be made as something huge, but it's like doesn't make it like worse. It's just like reality what we are facing right now. We have talked about some of those things, but we have like gathered everything in one webinar and let's go through every topic. So when we will go through those secrets, it's really important for us if you want to hear something more or see something more, because we are sharing right now this knowledge every week. We will try to hold on that at least one webinar a week, and not a webinar where we just sell our service and tell that we are the best agency in the world, but in reality giving some valuable lessons from what we have learned from the trenches. So yeah, let's jump on the secrets, Arthur. No?
yeah. Let's start. So the first one, kind of the basic, the foundation that is the dirty work, is the boring work that most of the agencies and companies don't do enough of, and it's getting to know your customer and really building out this buyer persona, and really understanding your customer to the highest degree. And this is really not exciting because it consists of surveys, of reading reviews, of just collecting information and putting it together. I really hate doing this, but if you don't do it, like your ads are not going to be good. And period. Like you cannot miss this part. And I would say the more time you spend on this, the better your results. The more angles you find, the bigger your chance of finding winning ads. And there are
Yeah.
multiple ways how to build this buyer persona. I think it's not important like what template you use. Just pick one, read on this topic, and just find a template, a way that works for you.
Yeah, I have this one great example. I think, yeah, if we talk about this clear buyer personas, it's like about problems and desires what they want, and like if you build your buyer persona as entrepreneur, and you try to reach them, but yeah, but you don't give exact what kind of the entrepreneur it is, because the young entrepreneurs, like maybe for the first few years, there's a different desires, different problems than for entrepreneurs, which is in the market already for 20, 25 years. So just make it clear for your side. Uh, like templates is like Arthur said, it's not important which template you use. You just need to understand the problems and desires what they have, and from that you can build a lot of things, and you can talk straight to your customer and catch those important things what they are thinking in their mind. And it's like I have to thought for agencies really hard to get there, because we have a different markets, different products, different buyer personas. But I think often we do that, the better we understand it. Arthur, is that true?
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Okay, Jens, maybe you want to add something about buyer personas.
Yeah, I think without, if you don't understand your buyer persona, or if you don't understand who you're talking to in the ads, it's almost impossible for your ads to actually work, because by understanding the problems, the difficulties, or the goals that they're kind of facing or want to achieve, uh, that's how you create a good ad about talking about those things, and yeah, that's how you can actually target them. Like we said before, without without ads, if you don't have a clear message in the ads, then there's no good targeting, and that only comes out from understanding your buyer persona.
Yeah, so don't create ads for everyone, for in everywhere, and don't create a brands for everyone. That is the same, I think. So just start with focusing on somebody persona, which is it's like for 90%, I think the first buyer persona is the business owner, which has built that business because he has built this business for some problem he had in his life. So maybe if you don't have any idea of the buyer persona which you are talking for, then try to remember yourself why you have built that business, and who was you in that time, and what problems you had, and what desires you had. And I think that's a small hack for maybe understanding the first buyer persona, and then from the doing a great work and doing the great ads, and starting to convert those people, you can get, I think, more people on the team, and they can uh, get new buyer personas and find more possible markets that you have.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the second secret. What is the second secret?
Okay, I can talk about this one. It's having a lot of testing a lot of ads, and I think for anyone who has like learned about Facebook ads, this is nothing new. This is like a thing that's been talked about a lot, but I think still it's common knowledge that you should test a lot. But one is most people still don't test enough, and I would say we also didn't test enough. Like a year ago, we didn't test enough, and now we're finally at the point where we're testing enough. And I would say it's like for a small brand, it might seem crazy, but it's like launching like 9, 12 ads every week. It's like it's a lot, but if you want the best results, you have to be able to test that much, and you also have to have a testing framework. it's not you cannot do it randomly. You have to do it where you understand what are you testing and what are the results. It sounds very simple, but actually when you try to do it in practice, there it's tricky, and you have to figure out for each brand the way you have to test and the campaign structure. It's a little bit different. And yeah, Janis, you can talk about this more because I think you have gone like really in depth into this.
Yeah, about testing part, it's creatives. It's also not just creatives. It's testing the ad copies, testing the headlines. You need to have multiple tests running all the time. And when we run those creative tests, we always make sure that we have, if we're testing one thing, then we always have something else that we're testing. So we don't have just one thing. And it just makes sure that if something is not working and that one test is not working, maybe the second test that is going on currently, that is the one that is going to generate some kind of results. And when you have tested some kind of creative, should we go really deep in this testing? What do you think,
No,
guys?
I think in the last webinar we talked about that. There
Yeah,
is like those testing, but idea I think what we in the start when Arthur was telling a year ago maybe we tested. Uh, I would say we test a lot, but we didn't
test the
specify
right
our
things.
testings. So
Right.
yeah, we were just testing, but in our mind we didn't have this. We are testing this right now because all the ad performance depends from many numbers, many things like hooks, reviews, like click-through rate. There is a lot of things which you need to search for, and
Yeah,
when
I
you
can,
make
I can, I can actually explain this, I think, but in more understandable. So, if you're, if you, for example, if you're creating a video, right? Uh, when you do a video test, let's say after 4 days, instead of just if you see the video is not performing, instead of thinking, oh, I need to switch up the whole video, no, you just maybe you need to test the first 3 seconds, change up the first 3 seconds. When that is done, you can change the middle of the video, let's say the next 5 to 10 seconds, you can test that part, and then you can test also the end. And that's how it should. That's how the video test should go. Uh, yeah,
yeah, we have a
that's
huge
that. Before we didn't do that. We
yeah,
also we made a video, didn't work. Okay, let's create a new one. And now we kind
Yeah.
of. Sometimes we also abandon some videos if we truly see that that's a super bad CTR on that part. But when we see potential in those higher CTR of the videos, then we can by the data we can look. Okay, first 3 seconds are bad. That can be improved. The next 5-10 seconds can be improved, and then the end as well. And yeah, you just need to look at data, I think, to understand the test.
yeah. So create some testing system for yourself. The more you will test, the easier it will become. But it should be done. And yeah, I would say that's a most profitable action what you can do, even if you don't take all these other 6 steps, but just putting on yourself that you should test and you should test a lot, and you should not maybe think so much. Sometimes you just need to put the new tests out and try to understand what worked, what didn't work. Of course, if you after like few weeks or few months, you will build the exact system what and where you are testing. But overall, yeah, it's a huge difference if you are searching for new customers who don't know about you. That's a huge thing. Okay, about secret three, Arthur.
Yeah. So the third secret is for every ad that we launch, we are looking for just one thing: making money. We don't care about anything else. We're not running reach campaigns. We're not running brand awareness campaigns. And the only campaigns that we are running that we are not looking to get sales instantly is generating emails and some lead gen offers sometimes. But uh, some people may not agree, and they may have these complex funnels of this reach ad that goes, then the next ad that's only then sells them something. But in our experience, like in theory, it sounds very good, but in our experience, like these complex ad funnels have never worked. The best thing that works is just creating an ad that tries to hook the person in and sell at immediately, like not immediately, but through the video. So at the end of the video, always the call to action is to go to the store and shop. And we have tried a lot of videos to build these complex sequences. It has not worked, and maybe it can be done, but I would say that it's really, really, really complicated. Then with the algorithm changes, it's harder to retarget, and the data is not as correct. So you cannot really say that this person saw this video, then this video, then this video. It's kind of hard to say that now. So we find that the best approach, and all the other big agencies, big companies are doing the same. They're trying to get the sales from every ad.
Yeah, just to add just to add a little thing that you said, the campaigns that you're running is conversions, and they are optimized on conversions. I see a lot of agencies. Maybe if you're looking this video, you're not doing this. I just recently also encountered with some of the previous clients and the potential clients that we're looking at the ad accounts. I see conversion campaigns with add to cart metrics, add to cart optimizations, checkout optimizations, all that stuff. And none of this will ever work. You're going to get add to carts, checkouts, but it doesn't mean you're going to get purchases. And that's what we usually see. So always optimize for the end goal that you want to achieve. And of course, unless you care about add to carts more than getting money or sales, then all good. But yeah.
Yeah, maybe you are
Then
starting
you're
to show some traction or something like that. But like if from reality, there was some time ago when the giveaways worked and everything worked and everyone was happy to get some free stuff. And if you are not selling some complex service-based products or something like that, like services, you should sell on one ad, and that should be your full focus. Making several ads which sell in different. We will talk about those stages, but there's like stages, and you talk in the stage. You understand what are their desires and problems, but they don't make decision, and you just sell there. And because people don't have a time, and if you will make some freebies, you'll attract people who need something for free. And this is not what business need. Business need people who spend the money on their products. And so, if you want to get customers, I have made the same mistake in my business. I was trying to make some super complex funnels with the freebies and things like that. But in the end of the day, I just get the guys who or girls who just want something for free, and the percentage of the sales is like really small. So yeah, focus on conversion, not only conversion campaigns, but everything should be done to make this conversion. So yeah, cool.
I think some people would say, "Hey, my product costs 500. How can I sell them on one ad? How is it possible?"
Easy, easy. Just do
It
it.
works also for that price. It doesn't matter what is your price.
it's the same. Maybe you'll have to show the ad more times. They will not buy on the first time, but it can be different ads that every ad takes them through the whole sales process where they talk about the benefits, they give the social proof, they overcome objections, just the whole sales process in one ad. So it doesn't matter really.
Yeah, we would. I think we will make some additional one of the like maybe after 2 weeks on a Friday we will make about what should be in every ad. So we make more clear about how it should be done. But yeah, just focus on conversion, on making money for your business, and then make some complex systems. Yeah, but I had the same question. I wanted to add this one thing. Uh, Sometimes we think I would not make decisions so fast for so expensive product or something like that. But we are selling to customers, which is not you, and you always try to like. I think that's a huge problem for us too. Sometimes when we think we think we know how customers are thinking. But in the end of the day, if you are selling to premium customers, if you're selling to expensive products, you are selling to people who can buy something for 500 as easily you can buy something for 50 euros, because that's the same for them, but they just need to understand what kind of the problem and what desires you will make for me happen. So that's all, I think.
Yeah, don't rely on feelings. Trust data.
Let's jump on the fourth secret.
Yeah, the fourth one is the one I would say we are stepping up right now in recent months in our agency is competitor research and just knowing everything about your competition, at least in ad level, knowing like our ad team knows everything that the competitors are doing in their ads. And if we see something that is really, really working that they've been running for a long time, or they just, for example, they launched it for a month and a half ago and it's still running, we know that's getting them sales. And it's an easy way to kind of catch these trends and boost your sales. Of course, this cannot be like the only way how you come up with ideas and how you generate ads. This is like 10-20% where you just look at what's working in the market, you implement that for yourselves. Majority still you have to generate your own angles, new angles, but you're missing out, I would say, if you're not stealing a little bit. Not, of course, you're not copying word by word, but you're just taking what works and applying it for you. Every big company does it. Everyone does it. Like I think
I,
you have to
I,
do
I
it.
I think that there is a huge thing about um, um, not trying to be Picasso, as you told in one of the webinars, but sometimes just copy something what works, and that's a good training for start to try to copy or try to be the same, make something the same. And I had the conversation with one of the clients, and he was telling, yeah, but everyone will see that I'm showing the same, but in this world where there's so much things happening in every of our like every one of us, we don't see those small things, and we don't see those we can't catch that that's the same what was there. Okay, sometimes you make it so clear, but there will be some like more experts who will see that, not the real customers who you will sell. So that's a good way how to maybe start this testing phase. Just take out something that works for all your customers and try to copy the same and see what the result is there.
Yeah, if you think that everyone is gonna see that you're copying someone else, then in the world there would be only like one car brand, one phone brand, one like you have something that unique that you kind of have probably are offering that your competitor is not doing. So just be unique. Look at what they're doing. Just add your thing, and then that's it. And people by the way, people won't even notice basically what Gustos is saying. Like we have
Yeah.
such a small attention span that always we're scrolling. There's another video, another video. After five scrolls, we already forgot about what we saw just three scrolls ago, and yeah, just oh, brand new thing, like amazing. Let's click it. Bye. Uh, yeah.
Yeah.
Try to remember what you ate yesterday for dinner. So that will be the same. Yeah, you even forgot that. So yeah, we talk about some few seconds of ads. So let's
Unless it's
not.
rice and chicken.
Okay, for you it's rice and chicken
For
for
you, it's easy.
all year, every year for last 5 years. but but for regular people, it's like I don't remember. Okay, maybe I can remember yesterday, but like 2 days ago, 100% I can't remember. So and this is a huge thing, eating and uh, exploring the food and blah blah blah. But for that, it's like few seconds, so nobody will see that. Maybe their marketing department will see that, or maybe some other marketing department will see that, but not your customer.
Yeah.
Okay, the fifth
Okay,
part.
Yeah.
let's check to the fifth one.
The fifth one, it's kind of ties into the fourth point a little bit, but it's the idea that because you have to make so many ads, you cannot never be stuck on not having ideas. There shouldn't be a situation where you're just stuck. You don't have ideas what to make next in terms of ads. So to beat this, to have make sure that you never run out of ideas, you should build this ads library where you collect the competitors' ads, you collect your ads, you collect ads from different industries that are not even related, just good ads that have worked for a long time, and you have this collection. It's collection of headlines, collection of call to actions, collection of type of videos, like every element that's in the ad. You just collect these things, and when you run out of ideas to test, you just go there and you look what can you try. And yeah, we have implemented this, like, I don't know, 4 months ago, maybe 5 months ago, where we really started using it. I think there's never been a situation where we kind of like for more than 10 minutes don't know what to test next. So always figure out that fast, and yeah, you must build it.
Facebook
Yeah,
Ads Library.
Oh, not
like
even that. I think, yeah, that's where you find the ads, but just collecting them, taking screenshots, recording things, and putting them in your drive or somewhere where you have them. Because on the ads library, ads go missing. When the ads are turned off, they're not there anymore. So yeah.
yeah, there was some, I think, saying or some way, if you have a library and something else, I don't remember what, then like you have everything. And I think that about ads is the same. If you have library, it's like a huge thing of next steps. So have it, save it, and yeah, over don't throw out your tests without getting something out of them and putting something in library. So you just learn from what you do. That's, I think, huge thing in, I think, in life. Learn from our mistakes, learn from things what we have done, and make new decision based on that. And sometimes it's funny. Sometimes how fast you forget your mistakes, and if you don't have those libraries, or you don't have those places where you have already seen what you have tested, you will forget and you will start to test the same things. And yeah, it will it will be not motivational. Like it will not give you motivation to test more, because you will have this feeling what we had 2 years ago, when you're all the time testing something, but you don't understand why and what and where. And yeah, that's not giving. Arthur can tell you about how not motivational it is.
Yeah, it's we were in a dark place. I remember we were starting this one brand. We really believed in it. Then we test everything, but at the end, after like 2 3 months, Gustav's asked me, what have we learned? And I couldn't tell him like what have we learned. And yeah, it cannot be that way. It cannot be that way. You have to know what have you tested and what has worked and what didn't work.
Great. Yes. Okay, let's jump on the sixth one. It's understanding the funnel stage. We already started to that, and I think that's something um, we need to explain, because in the previous ones we told funnel doesn't matter, but here we are telling understand the funnel stage, and maybe let's explain how it's working when you create the ads. Why funnel stages matter.
Yeah, I think Gustav, this is your favorite topic, so I can add a little bit, then you can expand
Yes.
better. But so yeah, we when we said we don't do this complex funnel, it's actually like not that true, because we just look at it at a different way. We look at the funnel, so there's these 5 stages where are our clients. The first is unaware people that are not aware of our products. The second one is product problem aware people who understand they have a problem, but that they don't know which solution to buy to solve this problem. The next one is solution aware, so they know the type of product they want or the type of service, but they haven't yet chosen any particular brand. And the fourth one is where they know your brand, they know, but they just need to trust you more. And the fifth one is where they want your product, they know everything, and they are just price sensitive. They just need a better deal. So these are the 5 stages, and we're always looking for every one of our clients to have ads working and generating sales in each one of these stages. Because the ad that is targeted to, for example, for unaware people, it's not gonna resonate as well for people who are, for example, product aware. They already know everything about your product. They don't need to see all that information again. They just need a better deal. And for example, you cannot show just this better deal to unaware people because they don't care. They don't know anything. They don't even know that they have a problem. So you have to have these ads for every different funnel stage. And that's kind of how we look at the funnel in terms of ads.
And this means you don't need to have a complex retargeting or targeting structure in your campaigns to do this. You can do this in one broad campaign, just creating multiple of these ads that are talking about each section that Art just talked about, and algorithm will do the rest. Except for retargeting, that you can maybe add if you have such a huge amount of traffic in your website, then you can create a retargeting audience. But if you do that, just use only platform data, like Facebook. People have seen your post, your video, liked, clicked on it, and the same thing applies for Instagram.
Yeah. I think Arthur's and Yanis perfectly explained. I think this was a topic I think we need several years to understand how to use it, because everyone was talking about the funnel. So that's like you can see in every marketing pitch there is the funnel word, but how to use it, how to practically use that. And yeah, that's how you solve when you know the problem or desire. If you talk about the problems, then this is the problem aware, then you make ads for the problems. When you talk about desires, that's the solution part. So you just understand in which stage of your funnel you are talking, and just create ads for that stage, at least for the hook part and maybe some kind of the story part. And yeah, that's a huge thing when you just simplify that thing and understand that in every funnel stage you should have one ad which is working, and then you will make the results. And really interesting has happened in the last half year. Then you can trust fully on the broad campaigns, and as we told, if you create ad for the problem aware stage, algorithm will do the rest work. So that's a huge improvement. In yeah, that's it has changed this marketing side heavily. So let's see where this will roll. I think in 2-3 years we will not do anything. Everything will be done by them. But let's see. It can happen. Okay, the last seventh secret of today's is
Yeah, it's this great saying that we heard at the conference like a few months, not like 4 or 5 months ago. It was by TikTok, the presentation, and they said a cool thing. It was make TikToks, not ads. They were talking about how to make better TikTok ads, and they said make TikToks, not ads. And it's definitely true for TikTok. The more your ad looks like just a normal TikTok, then the better it will work. And actually, it's the same for Facebook. If your Facebook ad looks like a post that your friend has made, or like a TikTok even, it will work great. Uh, it still works if you have this. For example, with images, you can create images with a lot of text that look like clearly like ads. They still work, but the majority of the cold traffic you're gonna get from these types of ads that look really native to the platform. They don't look like ads. They kind of blend in with the rest of the content.
Yeah, I have heard this about TikTok like 2 years ago, and this is like
Mm.
huge thing. I think TikTok will win because from the first day they are telling create TikToks, not ads. And the same there's about the Facebook and Instagram and wherever you make content which is native, which look like uh, a regular posts, or where like we I remember in Australia we had that client which. Made huge sales with one basic photo which was made with the phone, because it looked like a basic photo which could our buyer persona send to his girlfriend, but his friend, and showed, hey, this is amazing product I bought. And that's why it worked. So we was trying to understand for several months why that works, and then starting to create more video about video ads, why you should focus on the video ads. It's in the previous webinar where Yanis explained about how in optimization level video ads is helping and why this is a great thing. Then video ads is working better and better and better because you can optimize much better too on them. Yanis, you want to add something for those native ads?
Yes, 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 yes. One of the reasons why probably your ads do not work is because they don't really blend in your the social platforms, nor Instagram nor Facebook. So it means that people don't actually want to consume your content. So make great TikToks. It's just make good content that people want to consume and that actually would bring you good results. And yeah, just think of what is good looking, what is like easy explaining. If you're making a video, just make sure that you're trying to explain the product or the service that you're selling like as easy as possible so people can digest the information in like 10 15 seconds. And the more longer you create, the worse it's going to get. And we just recently also saw like crazy videos that are explaining one thing that can be explained in one or two simple sentences, but in the videos it just describes this unnecessary information. So make sure you pack information in just one or two sentences, and that's it.
Yeah, we call it grandma test. So your grandmother can understand
Exactly.
what.
Just make your exactly make videos. So when you show them to your grandma or grandpa, oh, he understands and like, okay, this is good.
Yeah, that's a huge thing for the business owners. I can tell you, it's always hard to find that, but yeah, go learn, do the tests, and you will see what works, what doesn't work, and you will find your own voice. You will find your own way how to create ads. So, let's go like fast through those 7 secrets. So, clear buyer persona, many tests, only conversion-based actions, videos, campaigns. Competitor research, this is something you do monthly, see what's working, try to copy something for yourself. Ads library, so you have some place where you are holding information about what has been tested, what could be tested, and just run those through those tests. Understanding for which funnel stage you are creating that ad. We explained it, I think, really simple that we tried the best. Really proud that actors can make this simple explanation because from understanding till explaining, that's a huge road, and I'm really happy to see actors did it amazing. About and creating native ads, try to be the part of the platform, not try to create something crazy. And if you have a bad numbers on your ad account, that means Facebook is telling you you are making a shitty ad. So listen to the Facebook. That's the only way how they can explain you. So go test, learn, improve, repeat, and repeat and repeat. Make your own library, and I think you'll get to the same results. Like for us, it took several years, but yeah, we will try to share the maximum knowledge we have on those lives and we will have a TikTok account, so we'll share a lot of knowledge. And I think with our help, if you are not reached this 25,000 euro in a month, you can learn and understand how to do that. If you have reached the 25,000 and you're operationally ready for the delivering products for more than 50 and 100,000 euros in a month, and then it's time to get some help. Yeah, you need to find some agency who can help you with those creatives, because when you need to create 20, 25, 30 new tests weekly or monthly, it's hard. It's hard, but it's possible when you have agency which has some systems. So we are not telling that our agency is the only one who can help you, but just find an agency who can talk about those things. What we are telling and try to understand, does they have any systems? Because from selling one brand for 7 figures and selling many brands right now, I understand that it's all under the systems. The better we have the systems, the better we can scale and understand what we are doing. Doing everything on your own. There's one more topic I want to talk today, and then maybe Yanis and Atus can give some bye words, and we can end today. About doing everything on your own before reaching 1 million a month, it's could be exhausting. Yeah, I remember, like it was 6 years ago. I had a dream to build the best sales team in the world, and I just counted how much it costs to run this team. Right now, it's sales team is we call it e-commerce team, and believe it or not. The good team costs you around 50,000 euros per month. So if you are not making 1 million a month, you can't afford to do everything on your own. So just learn what you need to find, what are those things what you need to give away, and to give possibility, like give a task for other agencies or freelancers who can give you the results. And yeah, the last thing, find agency which is ready to work for the percentage of the sales, and scale your business like to the skies, because this is the best way where the agency and the client is interested when there is a percentage of the sales, and share your profits with the people who can help you, because we have seen how we have scaled it like from 25 to 50,000, or from 40,000 to 100,000 in a few months. So it can happen with your business too. Yanis, Santos, some goodbye word from your side, and let's get back to the work.
Me, I guess. Yeah, about just small about the ads. Since Meta is in a business of you being longer in their platform, just make the ads that kind of make people stay longer in the platform and enjoy the content. And about the agency and e-commerce business working together, just make sure that you know what exactly is that you want to achieve, what is your problems, what you want to fix before you get an agency. Like if you don't have anything everything like settled in terms of ads, emails, all that stuff, and you don't know what to do, and with no clear goals, like, hey, I just want to get sales. Agency can give you sales, but if you don't give them direction on what is the goal that you want to achieve, the goal won't be achieved. And yeah, just communicate that. And yeah, test, build processes, always improve everything from ads to product to everything to offer. And yeah, uh, that's it for me, I guess.
Yeah. For me, there's nothing really much to add. I think we did a great episode today. Talked about a lot of important things, and I think if you just take at least one of these things for now and just master it, and then do the next one and the next one, then slowly you can really, even if you don't get an agency and you do this inside, you can learn to do it. You can build a team. It's not easy, but you can do it. And if you don't want to do it yourself, there are agencies that can help. And yeah, just understand what you need from an agency. And I think today we talked a lot about a lot of things that will help you choose your agency and understand what you need.
Yeah, there was one saying that this is most like e-commerce agencies which run ads right now is like so much companies. So just yeah,
Yeah.
uh, choose is wise, and find those things about what we are talking, and maybe ask those questions to them, and it will help you understand how deep they are in this part. And if they are telling the creatives is everything, then just ask some additional questions what they meant with that, and just go deeper and then try to understand that they just copy some sayings what they have heard in webinars like this, or they're really practitionary and in the trenches is happening the same. So thank you guys for today's episode. I think I agree with Arthur. We made amazing work, so we will copy that on the podcast format too. And yeah, we will share every week. I hope we will stay on track and do it every week with some knowledge from the making the seven figures in e-commerce with like seven-figure brand. That's something I think that's a small dream for every one of us who is sitting here and listening. I hope there is not people who are just listening because they don't have time. They don't have nothing other to do. So I think all we dream about the seven-figure brand. So let's build it, and I hope you will make your dream happen. And yeah, thank you guys. It's pleasure to work with you and pleasure to make this amazing share knowledge sharing to all other e-commerce community.
Yes, thank you guys. It was great.
Thank you, everyone, and see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
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 Bye.